welcome back to my channel. Happy Valentine's Day. Well, we celebrate this time with our loved ones. Who? It could be your family, it could be your best friend, it could be your lover, it could be your fighter. But people use pink, they use red, and if purple's your favorite color, use purple. This is what I would do. I would have purple because that's my favorite color. But I'm also wearing my Avon Anu Vital breast cancer free shirt. So I just want to say happy Valentine's Day to everyone that's celebrating today, taking your loved ones maybe to a movie, to the park, to the beach, or even a breakfast, lunch, or dinner, or just to go get some nookie, who knows. For everyone that comes to my car that I give a ride to their designated location, I will be giving them Jolly Ranchers. Why? Why not? It's a good way to say thanks for your service. So, let's get on to working. So, yesterday I picked up a wide range of people. I had 15 rides. So, what I do is I start my day at 1 o'clock. Around 5 o'clock, 5:30, I'll take me a little break, which I'll eat, go to the restroom, maybe talk to my mom, let her know the areas that I've been in or whatever. And then I start my day again, start my evening again. And I try to do an 8 hours shift because that's what my goal is, to do 8 hours on the days that I choose to do Lyft. So, first of all, I want to say that the first person that I picked up happened to be off of 3rd Street and La Brea is what I was thinking. But then he called me to let me know that he wants to change where he wants to go. And so I'm trying to add it in the bar at the top that says tap to enter their address. I don't know, it doesn't work like that. I guess it's definitely different from the Uber app. So I'm going to have to send some information to find out how do I change their destination when they decide they want to change. So I can make sure I can be getting paid for the time I'm going somewhere closer or farther away or maybe even less. So once again, he gave me the wrong address, and then make a long story short, I wound up finding him, but I was telling him this is not the correct address, and he was like, yeah, I'm just looking at that pole up there. I said, okay, well, he's a kid, so he could have at least maybe asked the address to the people of the corner that he was actually standing on. So I picked him up, him and a girl, and they went to a museum somewhere on La Brea in Wilshire. I don't know what the name of the... at first I thought they were going to somewhere downtown, but it was like about 10 minutes away. They almost could have walked. But oh well, okay, they giving me their money. Hey, I love it. So then the second person I picked up was an Asian girl. She stayed somewhere off of 3rd and Fairfax. Oh, I know what it was. She was shopping over there. And it was so congested because, as you know, everyone was getting their last minute shopping in for whatever reason, Valentine's Day. And then maybe it just happened to be one of those days that is just so crowded and everybody's like stuck in traffic. They'd rather be on Fairfax and 3rd than actually going to a movie. Or maybe they were trying to get to a movie. I'm not sure what the case was, but it was really crowded. Then I was telling her, the Grove is right here. She was like, the Grove? I said, yeah, that's a shopping center. She was like, wow, I didn't even know it was there. So it was good. I would let her know about that. Also told her about the CBS studios. That's where people go to get on Price is Right. Excuse me, my allergy medicine hasn't kicked in yet. So that's where they go and stand in line and dressed up and all kind of weird stuff. And then once you go in, then you hope they pick you, because if it's not something too ordinary, they might not even pick you. I really don't even know how it works, but it's always like lines to get inside of Price is Right. So after I picked her up, then I got a pool, which is if you get someone else and they're going in the same direction you're going, but not quite as far, then you pick them up also. So I picked up this girl and took her to like Figueroa and Cesar Chavez area. Dropped her off. It was pretty nice. They said she was from Washington, D.C. Seems like I'm picking up a lot of people from Washington, D.C. and Chicago over this weekend. Then I had picked up a lady from Beverly Hills, took her to Glendale. Also had three ladies in the car, picked them up somewhere off of, let's see, 3rd Street in La Cienega. Took them to Glendale, and the funny thing is they had all great personalities. They were very comic, and the first thing they said was, "Oh, I'm glad I got a lady driver." So that made me feel good. So, and then one of the ladies had a wheelchair. So during one of the videos that I was watching, it actually shows how to break down the wheelchair to put it in the car. And then I learned something about my Audi Q3 is because in the back part of the car, where it has like a little car cover, she actually showed me how to take it off so that she can get her wheelchair in the back seat. I mean, in the back, and the wheels for the wheelchair. So that was really interesting. I'm glad she actually had someone else to do it, but at the same time, so the next time, if I have to pick her up or someone else in a wheelchair, I know what to do. So that was good, and I'm pretty much experienced with people in wheelchairs, working for the job that I have as a regular job. After I left Glendale, what I did is I turned off the app, off drive, so I'm not driving in that area because, oh my God, that traffic going all the way to Atwater Village is crazy. That was on Los Feliz. Was it Las Vegas? Yeah, Las Vegas. Woo, that was a lot of traffic. So I was asking somebody in the next lane, "Is the traffic always like this?" He said, "Yep, it sure is." I was like, "Whoo, I wouldn't want to live way over there." But anyway, so I dropped them off at this bar over there, restaurant over there, and I was just telling them I was just over here on Super Bowl Sunday that I picked somebody up and took them out somewhere else. So anyway, that was pretty cool. They were pretty funny and comedians, I would say. And then I also picked up this lady off of La Brea and Olympic. She was coming from church. Didn't realize it was a Catholic church over there. And dropped her off in La Brea, Park La Brea. Now that is a huge complex. And I don't know why that just because someone says they know where they're going, they may not really know where they're going. And that building, that complex has about I want to say like 6 to 8 different buildings. And they all look the same. It's just each one has a different number in the front tower. It says Tower 4, Tower 5, Tower 6. But if you're going in the wrong way, you don't know if you're at the right place or not. And all the entrances have the guards right there, so they ask for your name. And usually, they call the people to let them know that you're there to visit and that kind of stuff. So, and I was like, well, this is who I'm taking back. And he was like, oh, all right, go ahead, cool. So we went in there, and I'm like, this is a big maze. So finally, I dropped her off, and then once I left there, I have my little cheat sheet, as what I'd call it. Then I picked up these 2 girls. Excuse me. I picked up once. Oh, that's around the time when I went home afterwards, actually. So then I picked up this Asian girl off of Western and Olympic, dropped her off of 18th Street in La Cienega. Then I picked up another Asian girl, going to 2 Asian girls actually. Picked them up. When you look at somebody, you just basically glance at them. You don't really know what they look like. I pick up so many people, and it's kind of hard to remember what everybody looks like. But there were 2 young ladies, and they were going to the Club Nokia. And the funny thing is, I was like thinking, I've never been there, but guess what? I did go there in October. I went to the BET Awards there. Went by myself, but hey, I went there. So that was a really nice club. I like the way that stage is set up and everything. So they went there, and they were telling me they were going to see Ja Rule and Ashanti. Wow, that's awesome, because that's the kind of music I like to listen to. So after I dropped them off, I picked up someone else and dropped them off And as soon I said, the lady was like, "Well, how long are you gonna work?" And I said, "Well, I was planning on working until 10, but unfortunately, it doesn't look like it's gonna happen now." It was like 8:30 because it started getting so foggy. It started looking like The Shining outside. She was like, "Oh my God, please don't say that. I hate scary movies." I said, "I do too, but this is what it looks like." I said, "Matter of fact, this is a safe neighborhood." And then as soon as I said it's a safe neighborhood, I seen two men standing on the corner talking in dark clothes, and I'm like, well, I don't know what that's about. But she was like, "Can you just make sure I get in the house before you leave?" I said, "Sure, no problem." I never have a problem with doing that with anybody, even if it's a man that I'm going to drop off. I would definitely like to make sure that a person is going to the address where they're going before I actually leave. Because you never know, they might have to get back in the car and I might have to change the destination of where they're going in the first place. So once again, like my page, leave a comment if you have any questions. If you'd like to sign up and to be a driver, you can click on the link down below. Share on your social media. Subscribe to my channel for more updates on either Lyft or Uber or just my everyday life of being a person that I am. Very interesting. So once again, if you ride with me today, you will get a sucker. That's if you want it. It's Jolly Rancher, and you know everybody likes Jolly Ranchers. So once again, enjoy. And like I say, happy Valentine's Day, and Jesus loves you.